And we are back. Final segment here at Pewter Power, week number 9, Tampa Bay versus New Orleans. But we're going to go around the NFL first. Joe's got his around the NFL scores.
We didn't pick the scores for that game or who we think's going to win at Tampa at New Orleans.
We'll do that at the end.
We're going to do that at the end. I haven't even put a score to that yet.
I'm letting them, creep into our last segment. Okay. I don't want to just have them say tune off as soon as you get it.
All right. We'll do it at the end.
Okay.
All right. Around the NFL. What a week in the NFL it was.
Upset. It was spooky Halloween.
It was a spooky Halloween night. We could start with the Monday night game. Kansas City at home against the San Diego Chargers win in overtime, 23-20. Now, fireworks were the cause of the loss for the San Diego Chargers. Listen, I'm trying to give him an out here.
Yeah.
Fireworks go off. He's under center. Fumbles the ball, less than a minute to go on the 15-yard line of Kansas City to center the ball to kick the field goal to win the game 23-20. And boom, here go the fireworks, fumbles the ball, game over. They end up, Kansas City gets the recovery on the fumble, goes into overtime. Who kicks the field goal?
Suckup.
His name was
I'm
Suckup.
sorry,
His kicker, his last name is Suckup.
I know, I just wanted to make sure.
And he actually was Mr. Irrelevant. In 2009, he was the last player drafted in the NFL draft by
St.
Louis Rams. So there you go.
There you go.
Mr. Irrelevant is now relevant on Monday Night Football.
Ooh.
How about that?
Switch it out.
Bigger yet, I think the biggest upset of the week was the New Orleans at St. Louis game.
Yeah.
New Orleans loses 31-21 to the St. Louis Rams. The winless St. Louis Rams. Amazing. You just don't see games like that very often. When it's a team, I don't know if it's a letdown, they played down to them.
No,
or St. Louis played up.
It was the World Series guys coming in and supporting them.
They were there before the game. They did a whole big celebration.
Yep.
See, he retired from baseball. Maybe he's going to be the new head coach of the St. Louis Rams next year.
Maybe.
You never know. You may have heard it here first. And another big game over the weekend, the Pittsburgh Steelers 25, New England 17.
Very surprising.
Pittsburgh came out. They made a point that they are as good or better than the New England Patriots, and they belong back where they were. You know, back in the old, everybody's this year saying they're old.
Yeah.
They need to replace a bunch of players. Well, welcome to the NFL, the Pittsburgh Steelers. You are back, even though I don't think you ever left.
Well, Big Ben throws for over 350 yards, and I mean, that is
365 to be exact. And I think Heath Miller caught 50 passes, because every time I see
receiver,
first down, Heath Miller.
8 passes over 100
First down,
yards.
Heath Miller.
Yep.
First down. I think he averaged 12 yards a catch. And
and I dropped him from my fantasy team.
Really? San Francisco wins 20-10 over Cleveland. They're now 6-1, San Francisco. So they're moving right along. But I want to get into some of this other stuff. We don't want to go too much around the NFL. Let's get to our question of the week because it bodes well for my bonehead.
Okay.
So my question of the week, what is the last team to go winless in a whole season?
In a whole season?
The whole season. Now we know the Tampa Bay Buccaneers did it way back when it was a 14-game season.
No, but I'm remembering all the talk about the.
There is a team.
There is a team that was going through.
That lost
they were trying to
game.
make sure they were trying to get it done. But yeah, they've kind of flip-flopped it, haven't they not, this year?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
So that's enough discussion about that.
It's a hint.
Stan likes them, so that's the only hint I need.
Keep it going.
There's the main hint of the day. That's Stan's football team. All right, so it bodes right into my bonehead of the week. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Tony Sparano.
Who is?
He's going to put it up. The head coach of the winless Miami Dolphins.
Why is he the bonehead, though?
You have to call a coach that has an 0-7 team a bonehead when he had a double-digit lead 2 weeks in a row. The week before, Tim Tebow scores
15 points.
15 points, brings them into overtime, beats them in overtime. This week, they play, who do they play? New York Giants. They are up like by 20 points, I think it ended. I don't even remember what the final score was, but it was 20-17. They were up 17-0.
Yes.
Did not score another point in the game. New York comes back, the Giants. Eli Manning, 20-17. Come on. Are you kidding me? Eli
Manning. Not Peyton Manning.
I didn't say Peyton.
I know.
I said Eli.
I know what I'm saying.
I didn't say Eli.
I wanted to realize it's not Peyton.
That it wasn't Peyton Manning.
It's Eli Manning.
So, I mean, come on. I know he put his house up for sale last week.
No, I clarified that because I wanted to make sure. He did not. He put it up 6 months ago, but now they're just getting reported. So just to be aware of it.
So he knew before the season started that he was going to be bad.
So he
Come
actually,
on.
yeah. So now you're just turning it that. Yeah. Basically, he said, "I'm out of here."
Yeah. Well,
started.
at the end of one of the last 2 games, they got him on camera, and he said, "Oh, I'm getting fired."
He just said that.
He said, "Oh, I'm getting fired after this loss."
Wow.
Well, hello. Yes, you are going to get fired, and you can come to us and see our information and my blogs at www.pewterpower.net, which was just up there, and I do have a blog on there about.
Yeah, but you can answer the question too, right?
You can answer the question at our Facebook page, Pewter Power on WYKE, or you can even go to Mike and Joe in the Morning on Fox 104.3 and put it there. I don't care where you do it at. As long as you put the answer out there,
exactly,
you're going to get something for it. You're going to win a prize. First one to do it.
There you go. All right, well, that bodes well for hopefully the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. What is your score?
My score, and I'm going to write this down for everybody.
10 seconds.
27-17 Tampa Bay over New Orleans.
Okay.
What's your score?
I'm not saying.
Oh, you're not even going to say it?
31-21.
The same score as it was last week?
Yep.
Okay, good for you.
Bucks.
I want to say this show is sponsored by Love Motorsports.
Yes, definitely.
They are awesome. They've done a great job for us. We appreciate everything
Thank you very much.
we've done.
Chad,
have a great week. Go Tampa Bay. Beat the New Orleans Saints. We'll see you next week.